Hi, everyone. This is James. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to bring in an energy for all of us. For those that are new, I do trance channeling, which just means I go into a deep meditative state and I just allow for whatever energy or energies that want to merge in my field to do so. I never know who it's going to be. I always keep it open and just surrender to whatever is for the highest good and greatest joy of this moment. But I always say, of course, use your own discernment. There's so much information out there nowadays. And what I always suggest is to try to go past the mind and really just go into the heart and feel the frequency or the vibration of the message. And then usually you'll know right away if it's a yes or a no, or maybe you're curious about it or intrigued, but you'll know right away what's in alignment. But if you do like it, please like, subscribe, and share. Slowly but surely building this beautiful YouTube community. And I'm so grateful for all those who continue to tune in. So thank you. Okay, let's see who wants to come through. We are the Federation of Lights. The transmission or message that we would like to share today is about forgiveness. For humans hold much burden on their shoulders, for they believe that they are at fault or responsible for many of the experiences that lead them into judgment, that lead them into feelings of unworthiness, feelings of polarity, good or bad, right or wrong, better than or less than. And the message about forgiveness, it is about having clarity by which you're able to see the experience from a different lens. For as you look out into the world, what do you see? Do you hold others responsible for your circumstances? Do you hold others responsible for the circumstances that are currently happening on your planet? And when you look through this lens, how do you see the world? How do you see the people in your lives? And how do you see yourself? And so at the purest expression of forgiveness, it is about knowing that all is divine. It is about forgiving yourself, for you are always doing the best that you can. Now, we understand as part of the human experience, polarity and contrast are at the root. What a beautiful gift. For this has allowed you to have certain experiences that are not available anywhere else within all of existence. However, within contrast and within polarity, there is much misunderstanding. For as your species has grown and evolved, that has become accustomed to identification, labels, definitions. And within these labels, identification, and definitions, there are layers of truth. There are layers of misunderstanding. For even within those layers, each human is digesting those in a different way. For there is no experience that one human has that is the same as another. There is no emotion or feeling that is the same. This is the gift of you, for you are each unique in how you process or digest these experiences or emotions or information is completely unique to your blueprint, to your programming. And so it is very common for your species to look out into the world and compare. For you see the illusion of someone further ahead, or someone with more than, or less than. And so then it begins to process within your blueprints, within your level of consciousness at each and every moment. And there may be judgments. There may be grief. There may be sadness. Why am I not as far ahead as that person? Maybe I should have done this earlier in my life, and then I wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, I see this other person that is not doing so well. Ha ha ha. For I am better than. You see, these are all misunderstandings, for they are beautiful lessons and teachers. Because within these, you begin to go deeper within yourself. And through this expanded internal awareness, you begin to see the aspects of you, the fragments or fractals of different personalities that are all aspects of you, that believe that they are not whole just as they are or as you are, that believe that somehow something is missing, or that something should be more than or less than. And this is what the root of this transmission is about. It is about seeing and then forgiving these aspects of yourself. For your idea of perfection is misunderstood. As you watch this video or take one step or each and every breath, in each moment, in each breath, in each step, you are divinity. You are divine perfection. And so there is this illusion that somehow as you reach certain states of awareness or consciousness, that you will all of a sudden be enlightened or in some way or some manner perfect. And this is not true. For perfection is in the oneness. It is in the allness. It is in the everything and the nothing. Divinity is perfection. You are divinity. So therefore, you are perfection. And so what the misunderstanding is as you come into this human form, and even misunderstanding based on its definition is not categorizing this the way that we are hoping it is felt beyond the mind. Because the divine does not have misunderstandings. However, as the human interprets what is actually taking place, it is done mostly in their mental body. What a gift. What a gift the mental construct has provided for you. For it has allowed you to interpret things in a variety of different perspectives. For without it, your perspectives would be limited within this unique experience. However, it is also important to note that you are not these perspectives. You are not your mental body. It is an aspect of the whole. And so what is common with the mental construct is humans want to push it away, or they want to attach to it as who they think they are. And both are beautiful within themselves. But what ends up happening is the attachment of the mental construct begins to loosen. And the aspect that wants to push the mental body away begins to come closer. And as they meet in the middle, they meet in the beauty of the wholeness that this aspect of yourself is needing to be integrated, pulled inside, so that you can see it from a new viewpoint, allowing you to better understand that it is always a part of you. The part of you that no longer is in need or desire of trying to understand, of holding on to definition or labels, of wanting or needing it to be a certain way. And so as you surrender into this deeper understanding within, you let go of these desires. You let go of these needs. You let go of trying to understand things. And just on the horizon of that, you become them. They are embodied within you. They are felt on a cellular level. And so knowing this, knowing that there is a deeper understanding that wants to be expressed, that wants to be embodied, knowing that you are the divine, knowing that every choice you make, every experience you have is the divine expressing through you. For you are not your form. And this form is gifting you this beautiful experience here on Mother Earth. So as you begin to question yourself, am I doing this right? Should I be here or there? Am I better or worse than this other person or this other circumstance? Just know, as you go deeper into your heart, as you heal the various layers that are contributing to these misunderstandings as interpreted by the mental construct, can you move into forgiveness? Can you see and feel and experience the divinity that you already are in every choice, in every breath, in every step you take? There is nothing to change. There is nothing to forgive. For as you move through the layers of this illusion that something needs to be forgiven, you come through the other end into the deeper awareness and understanding that you are everything. You are all of it. You are the divine. We thank you for your time. And we look forward to further communications. Thank you. What I thought was, goosebumps. What I thought was so interesting about that is that, and I've been working through this as well, so I thought it was pretty ironic about the mental body, is that there is this beauty of this mental construct that we have, the ego, whatever you want to call it. And within this contrast is this wonderful experience of being human. So many lessons, so many lessons, so much wisdom that is accumulated through each and every moment. And when they were showing me this forgiveness, and it's like there is this layer of understanding or misunderstanding, and that is that we feel like somehow we've done something wrong, or somehow we're not where we should be, or doing as much as we can, or not doing, whatever story we want to tell ourselves. And the idea of this forgiveness is, it's really Christ consciousness. It is this vibratory state of ultimately it's self-love, like knowing at all times we are doing the best that we can, always. And as we move into our heart space, and as we move into this deeper awareness, like the judgments, what we might see out in the world, certainly a lot of stuff going on with politics and with all of the wars taking place, that there's a lot to forgive within. Because as we look out into the world and we look at candidates, or we look at these different wars or races, or ethnicities or countries, whatever it might be, and we hold any type of charge or judgment towards it, it is directly reflecting back to us the place within our hearts that we need to love ourselves, that we need to look at, that we need to go deeper within. And for a long time, for me, the mental construct, I just felt like it was so noisy. Oh my gosh, just so noisy. And it is, and it isn't. Because I was like, oh, I just want to push the ego away. And of course, I see it as a beautiful tool. But as you go deeper into, uh, as we all go deeper into this work, into going deeper within, at least for me, I found that the more I go deeper into this, the stronger and the louder my mental construct and my ego become. And it wasn't until recently I realized that it just wants to be loved. It just wants to be pulled into the heart and integrated as the whole. Because as we hold it separate, as we say that the mental body or ego are outside of us or different than us, that's when we create this resistance, we create this friction. But as we pull it inside, as we hold it in our hearts as just another aspect of the perfect divinity that each and every one of us are, that is when it can become quiet, because it doesn't feel threatened anymore. It knows that it has its beautiful place and that it is held in the highest regard with valor and with honor. And when that happens, that is when, that's when we go into even this another layer of just being. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I always send you guys so much love, and I look forward to the next channel.